Good morning, everyone. It is now Wednesday, June 8th, 2022, and this is day two of the season of Melanie. I like the terms of that season of Melanie. It's my birthday month, so I feel like the queen. Yes, I'm getting spoiled and showered with so many things that my mom has been giving me that I feel, oh, it's a dream come true. It really is. So, what's been happening? For those of you who watched my video yesterday, thank you so much for the encouragement, the comments. I didn't think that I would get so many comments on my videos. So, if you do like these daily videos, I will be putting them in a separate folder. This is my stop and stomp the roses moments and just things that I get to talk about. This is going to be a very interesting journey. It's a journey into my independence, learning about myself, bettering myself, changing my attitude, changing everything, and it'll be a journey that I hope you guys follow with me. So, first off, I'm going to give some relationship advice. This is something that had me reflecting yesterday because I was so frustrated. Yes, you know what I'm frustrated about. It took me an hour and a half to put four legs on a table. An hour and a half. I feel, oh my God, I feel stupid. I feel ignorant. I feel like a failure. But you know something? Finally, when I was able to put the table together, what a success I was. I was so happy. But it wasted an hour and a half of my time with much frustration. So, relationship advice. And this is something I thought about. And who knows, maybe I could do this as a new, like what not to do. And this is what I don't want to fall into in the future. When I was with my partner, all he ever did was fix things without teaching me. So it's like he took care of everything in the house. He took every care of any maintenances and stuff like that. And I realized he did it, but didn't have the patience to actually show me what I need to do or how I need to do it or where I need to do this or stuff like that. And I realized that was the significant issue with our relationship is our communication. It was like we were speaking two different languages and we're both talking, but our language that we were speaking to each other, we didn't understand. And I really believe that was the downfall. But anyway, so my relationship advice is always watch your partner, fix things, do things around the house. Make it a learning experience because this will help you in the future to become self sufficient, learn how to do it yourself. In the event that the relationship ends or anything happens or an accident, you're not left lost and confused like me, who doesn't even know how to use a toolkit or even know what the tools are. So that's just something to consider. And I think that was my mistake because in all my relationships, I mean, I'm talking every single one of them, nobody has ever really taught me this is what you need to do. This is how you do it. They just did it on their own simply because they knew how to do it. And I think that's something that I'm going to fix in the future. That just because one partner knows how to do something doesn't mean the other partner knows how to do it as well and shouldn't learn how to do it. So that's just like my little advice. So yesterday, yes, I did put the table together. Started going through some of the boxes. Got some of the bathroom stuff covered. Didn't get too far yesterday because I did break out in a fever. Okay. For those of you who don't know, the stress got to me really, really badly. I'm on medication right now. Because my system developed a really, I'm fighting off an infection. Um, and I've got a couple more days left on the medication. And I realized I sort of skipped taking the medication yesterday. And last night I broke into a really bad fever. So that tells me two things. One, I need to stick with the medication. And two, it tells me I'm pushing myself way too hard. That I need to calm down, relax, I mean, even the table is like a 100-pound table, and here I am flipping it over and doing it by myself. But it was ingenious. Turning it on its side, laying it on the chairs was the best thing to do because the biggest issue I was worried about is when I flipped the table over, I didn't want the bottom leg snapping in half with all the weight on the thing. So by propping it up on the chairs and then turning it. It worked out really well. Um, so I did my videos. I ended up ordering out last night. Okay, I have to say this. This is a confession, and I'm supposed to be working on low carb, but oh my God, I have not had good pizza since moving here to Texas. And it turns out about a mile away, and DoorDash delivers, there is this brick oven pizza place, and their food is to die for. And this is part of something I need to work with is I need to sever that connection between my pleasure centers and my mind because I have too close of a relationship to food. But oh my God, biting because I ordered calzone and I ordered cheese bread. This is unlike any type of cheese bread I've ever tasted in my life. The calzone, the sauce, amazing, and biting into it. Oh man, I call it a foodgasm. It literally is having an orgasm of food. So I have leftovers of that, so I'm gonna enjoy it today for lunch. But after this, I probably have to stop with the carbs. But I did order because I just needed something. So today on the agenda, I'm so excited. I did move. It sounds stupid. I moved my computer over because I was really annoyed with the door behind me. This might be a better, and I'll probably put stuff on the background to make it look a little better. I did set up my printer, so I've got my printer all set up. I could start making labels. I'm going to start going through my eBay boxes because I have a whole bunch of stuff from eBay that I need to ship out, even though my store is frozen right now. And then I gotta find everybody's stuff. So I'm working on it. But a lot of people have been more than patient with me. Thank you so much. I've already talked to people who have the outstanding packages, and I can't thank you guys enough. You guys are being very patient with me, and I'm so happy. I am happy. I'm happy and sad, and there's so many emotions that I'm feeling right now. But thank you so much. I am going to be back on Friday with Picky Nicky. I don't know what's going to happen next week. I mean, this next week, the week after, I know Picky Nicky's on vacation, which is fine. Enjoy it. That'll be my birthday weekend as well. Woohoo! Happy birthday to me. Um, but I'll figure out next week. I gotta get in touch with the two hip chicks and see if we're gonna start on Monday again or whatnot. I haven't done that yet. I'm lazy. I gotta do that. But today I'm gonna continue unboxing. That's what I'm gonna do. Just one box at a time. Oh, the other issue is we have a washer and dryer here. The washer does not work, so I'm in the same predicament where I don't have a washer. So I'm either going to go to the laundromat. I'm not going to go today because the sky opened up. It's black and there is a lot of rain, wind, and it's like tornado type scary weather. I do not like storms like this, but we're supposed to have a thunderstorm all day. So guess what? I'm not going to go out. I'm going to stay indoors and I'm going to enjoy staying indoors. And I'm just going to keep cleaning, cleaning, cleaning with my music. I'm going to rock on and I'm going to keep doing these videos and at some point, I'm going to start adding meditation or yoga. Because as you know, I'm already doing my water challenge. In fact, let me take a sip. We do the water on Mondays every time Craft House is said. So let me take my sip. Gotta drink water. My goal is to drink 8 of those a day. How many did I do yesterday? I only did 1.5. So that's not enough water, and that's just me taking sips. So that means I got to keep drinking, drinking, drinking. Not that, I mean, okay, it's much better than what I used to do by not drinking anything. So drinking a bottle and a half of water, that's good. But my focus is going to be drinking, and I'm going to start adding some beauty regimens in between. Like I have this new thing that every time I go to the bathroom, I wash my face. So I know that sounds crazy, but it's just a new thing because I just want my skin to get a little better, my skin to glow. So plus it just makes me feel better. I don't know, cold water on the face. I've been overheating way too much, and it makes me wonder. Like I said, I had a fever yesterday, and I really think because I've been so hot, my body must be really fighting this. I'm on the medicine, and the medicine's making me nauseous. So I ended up sleeping yesterday. I did sleep, which is good. But today is a work day. So work, 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 work. But I'm gonna have fun in between. So anyway, everyone, this is a day 2. It is a Wednesday. It's happy hump day. Is there anything that I wanted to say? Okay. Oh, I will say one thing. Yeah, I do have to point this out. I personally hate when people self-diagnose themselves because I feel like when you medically self-diagnose yourself, you're making excuses for things that you have without taking responsibility for the things you have. But I'm going to say this. I seriously think I might have a form of ADHD. Not that I'm looking for sympathy, not that I'm looking, but I realized it yesterday when I was walking around. I got so distracted. It's like I start something, and then in order to finish something, I have to look someplace else. But then when I look someplace else, I realize that needs to be done. And before I know it, I started all these little projects and never finished it. And I mean, okay, I'll, just for example, starting with the table. Okay, so I was starting to do the table. Well, then I realized I didn't have my toolkit. So I went into the laundry room to do the toolkit and realized, oh, the clothes are still wet in the, because I did try to use the washer, but it doesn't pump the water out. So I had to soak the clothes. And I realized the clothes were still wet, so I redid the dryer. And then now I have the toolkit. Now I come back inside. When I come back inside, I realize, oh, I didn't feed the cats. So I got to feed the cats. I fed the cats, and I'm like, oh, since I'm feeding the cats, they're distracted. Let me change their litter. So then I go change the litter, but then I realize as I change the litter, I now have to sweep up the floor. Baby, she knows I'm talking about her. I now have to sweep up the floor, and it's like I realize every time I do one thing, it's like, oh, I have to do this. So then I sweep up the floor, and then after I sweep up the floor, I realize, well, so the kitchen needs to be swept up as well. So now I'm sweeping in the kitchen, and then after I sweep up the kitchen, I realize, oh, now the dishes need to be done because I'm gonna need. And something, before I know it, I'm doing all these things, and nothing's getting done. I guess that's the story of why I'm always so hyper. Maybe I do have, who knows? You tell me. Are these the symptoms of ADHD where you just keep doing something and starting something and you just get to the point where you never finish? And each time you walk around the house, you see another job that you have to start, so you start doing that job. And then when you walk around, you realize this needs to be done. And then either that or I'm just developing it because right now I'm so overwhelmed by everything. I mean, when you're settled in your home, you have a place for everything. There's a spot for everything. I just feel the other day I didn't even have silverware. I was so upset. I ordered food and I had no silverware. I had to go to the store just to buy a fork, a knife, and a spoon because I have no idea where my silverware, and I think it's still back in Stephenville in storage. And I think that's what part of the problem is with me is everything is back in storage. So I got to get this stuff out of storage. I really do. Oh well. Okay. I'm going to be hitting the 14-minute mark. I think this is a good thing. I know I said I want to do at least 5 minutes a day. I don't want to go over 15 minutes. So I'm going to end it here. But today, like I said, is a Wednesday, June 8th. This is only day 2 of Melanie, and it's getting together my mind, my body, my spirit, getting it all together. And then we'll see where this goes. So wish me luck today. I'm going to be doing a lot of little projects, and I guess that's it. Take care, everyone. Until next time.